Read 50 pages a day as a slow reader. Now what had happened was I had just finished reading The Housemaid by Freida McFadden, and that was a solid read. So I was on Goodreads, just, searching through different books, and I stumbled upon The Gift by Freida McFadden. And I was like, ooh, this is maybe a Christmas holiday Freida McFadden thriller. Okay. And then I saw that it's 50 pages, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Then I was scrolling a little more and I found New Year's Party by Daniel Hurst, and that had an enticing cover, and that one also was 50 pages. So then I was like, is this a thing? Like thriller short stories that are 50 pages? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any others. And that gave me the idea to read 50 pages a day for a week. And so I'd read those two books, and then also probably one of my holiday books. Right now I'm reading The Christmas Wager. I'm just a couple pages in. So that is my current plan. But I'm just so excited to read those books. I would start with the Freida McFadden book, but I'm in North Carolina and I didn't have this idea until I left Ohio. So my Kindle is still in Ohio, but that's not a problem because I'll just have more incentive to get through this so I can get to the other ones. But it'll be interesting. Like, can I restrain to only read 50 pages a day? And then how long will it take me to read 50 pages every day? I anticipate it'll take probably about an hour and 15 minutes, probably less than an hour 30. Yeah, maybe I would say under 90 minutes a day, which I think is a good amount of time to spend reading. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm back in Cincinnati and I read 50 pages of this yesterday. I actually read a little bit more than 50 pages because I'm filming a reading vlog for this book. And I decided I do not like double filming. I don't like reading one book for two videos, even though that's technically more efficient. And so on my way back, I actually got approved to read Christmas with the Lords, and that is released in a couple days. So I figured I would swap this for that book, and so I can just like have two different videos and reading different books for those videos, because it's just hard to like yeah, I didn't want to deal with it. But because I'm going to be switching books for this video, that means that I can start reading The Gift by Freida McFadden, which is the whole reason why I wanted to make this video. This book is about 50 pages and it says it takes people an hour and 3 minutes to read, and so I'm curious to see if that's how long it takes me, but so we'll see. But I'm just so excited for this book. But anyways, for The Christmas Wager, basically I was about 60 or so pages in, and they were just Bella is about to decide whether or not she wants to do the wager, which obviously she does because that's the name of the book. But yeah, the wager has been presented, so now she's trying to figure out if she's actually going to go through with it. I would say I'm into it now and I want to finish it. It feels like I'm reading it so quickly, which is fun, even though I'm not. So I don't know how long it took me to read because I ended up reading in like 3 different spots, like at the hotel, in the airport, and on the plane, and I just completely forgot to time it. But it feels like it's going quickly, but I'm only 60 pages in. So about a quarter of the way through this one. But I'm going to read The Gift now. We'll see if I can do it in 63 minutes or not. Also, it's just such a pretty day, so I figured I should sit outside and read. Although it is a little hot somehow. I'm gonna read. Let's go. Okay, so I was wondering, how do you write a 50-page book, especially a thriller book, where you're developing characters and a plot and thriller all in 50 pages, and conclusion all in 50 pages? I don't know, but I'm seeing it happen in real time. Basically, I'm on page 30, 46% of the way through, and it is so creepy. Okay, so you do it, basically she's only has a couple characters. It's not a bazillion characters. It's like 3 main characters. Okay, so there's basically, it's the girl Stella, and she has a coworker named Bessie, and then there's Helga, who is a customer at the restaurant that they work at. It's Christmas Eve. Stella doesn't have a gift for her husband, and her husband is really big on Christmas, and so she wants to get him something. And so basically Helga is like, yo, I have a like antique store where you can get something. And so Stella's like, should I not? But like she ends up going. So that's where the thriller comes in. It's weird. I don't know what the thriller part of this book is gonna be. No. 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 Mm-mm. This is crazy. Okay. Page 43. So 68% of the way. I don't think the percentages are accurate. But let's keep going. Okay, I don't even know. I mean, that was literally 49 pages on the dot. 49. But then it says 77%. So that's one thing about the Kindle, is that the app, well, it's not accurate to when the book ends or after the epilogue. But I don't know. What should I rate that? That was it's interesting. Okay, so now I have an idea of how like short story thrillers might be. Basically you have the plot, and then at the end it's like a review. That is twisted. It was twisted. I did not predict the ending. I mean, I feel like that has to be 5 stars. Like, I would recommend that to anyone, to be like, as a taster, do you want to get into thriller? This is a great intro. Just 50 pages, really short. Actually, I think it's 45 pages technically. Really short. It'll give you a taste of what a thriller book is like. Oh goodness, I think it'd be so fun to write one of those, especially because it's 50 pages. It's not too long. Oh boy. Okay, I have to think about it a bit and then come back to it. I'm gonna read, I think that was actually 45 pages, so I will read 5 pages in Christmas with the Lord, so I get started with that. Now, 4 stars or 5 stars? I feel like it's probably 4. Oh, how much time did it take? Oh, whoops. Okay, wait. 57 minutes. So I don't know. The hour and 3 minutes, that's interesting, because I feel like other books that I've read on my Kindle, I was over the estimated time. This is maybe the first one that I've been under the estimated time. So that's interesting. I'll be more on the lookout for like my reading speed. But oh boy. Yeah, 57 minutes. And I was doing some filming at the beginning, so it's probably more like 53 minutes to 10 minutes faster. But yeah, that was nice. There should be, I want to find more short story thrillers. Okay, so here's the situation. Christmas with the Lords is an ARC, which means an ARC stands for Advanced Reader Copy. So The thing with ARCs is that I don't know if all of them or just this one, but it doesn't have page numbers. So I can't actually track how many pages I'm reading if I read that book. So do I switch to a different one? I don't know. But because I have this little conundrum, regardless, I've already made up my mind that today I want to read The New Year's Party by Daniel Hurst, which is the second reason why I wanted to create this video, because it's about 50 pages. Any excuse. Maybe we just end the video here. Reading 50 pages a day for 3 days. But I'm interested to see, because it's a thriller, but not Frida McFadden. So I think it's by Daniel Hurst. So I'm interested to see if I like Daniel, if this gets me into Daniel books. That'll be so exciting. So let's see. And okay, it says it takes 1 hour and 1 minute and it's 51 pages. We will see if it actually takes me 1 hour and 1 minute. Oh, it seems like this might be a British book. Where is Lancashire? UK. Yeah, so it's a British. I guess Daniel Hurst might be British. At first it said Lancashire and I was like, oh, that might be in the UK. And then it said they were eating crisps, which are potato chips if you're in the US. I'm on page 9 and it's already, oh boy, this is good. Okay, one thing about these books, these little novellas, is that like the characters' inner dialogue is so loud and so abundant to the point where it's like it's like not oversharing, but they repeat the same thing over and over and over. So it's like really driving home the point, like whatever the thrill of the book might be, which is interesting. Oh. I don't know. So basically, New Year's party, it's this couple who is like very working class, goes to on like a overnight, I think it's just one night at a hotel for New Year's Eve. It's like 4-course dinner, really luxury accommodations, fireworks, the whole shebang. And they're sitting at a table with 2 other couples. And so I'm on page 14, but it so far has been like the conversation amongst the couples. And so one of the couples is asking questions, you know, having conversation, and then they ask the question, but they're hesitating to say their answer. So I'm interested to, I don't know. This is okay. I don't know. Oh boy, this is interesting. Oh boy. This is good. This is good. Halfway, and the twist has not come yet. Oh boy. Okay. goodness. Okay, I'm on the epilogue now. Oh boy. Oh. This book was so chill. I was like, oh, where's the thrill? The thrill's in the last couple pages. Oh. Oh boy. Again, it wasn't like totally out of left field. I think the epilogue, I'm like, that is just, it's not too crazy, but definitely like a twist. A twisty twist. But, that was good. That might be 5. It might be 5 because it was so chill. But there's just so much happening the whole time. It's like so much happening the whole time. I don't know. Could it be higher than the other one though? The other one was good. Yeah, I think it would be higher because it was like chill, but like a lot going on behind the scenes. I am going to rate it as a 5 right now on the Kindle for Amazon and Goodreads. So it might stay as a 5. It might drop to 4, but the initial reaction is 5. That is why. Oh, how much time? Oh, 1 hour and 3 minutes. So definitely, I think it was 1 hour and 1 minute. So a little bit over, but I was filming and moving the camera a little bit. Not crazy slow. I want more. I want more little novellas, novelitas. Novelettes. But I don't even know how to look for them. I've like tried looking, but I might have to write some code to figure out the short thrillers on Goodreads. That was great. So that was, how many pages? 43 pages. So I have to read 7 pages. So I will read 7 pages in, or whatever percentage converted, to 2% of Christmas with the Lords. Woo, that was good. Now, you know I love a cultural reference, and a cultural reference with my name in it. Love it. Sound of Music is one of my favorite musicals. It probably is my favorite musical. Yeah. So love that. I'm going to read 50 pages, which is 17%. Let's go. Okay, so yesterday I fell asleep reading Christmas with the Lord, but also when I'm reading this, I keep thinking of The Housemaid. Basically, both of the books start with the woman walking up to the house, and this one made a reference to The Sound of Music, which I love. But there have been multiple times where I catch myself thinking about The Housemaid, thinking that I'm reading The Housemaid, and then I'm like, no, this is a romance. That was a thriller. And so I think that means 2 things. One is that I should just go ahead and read The Housemaid's Secret. I was reading on Goodreads. I think some of the reviews were saying that they like it even more than The Housemaid. And so that, I mean, because I think that's probably rare that the second book is better than the first. I don't know. I haven't read many book series. That made me want to bump it up to the top of my TBR. But also Christmas with the Lords might not be gripping me for another reason, because I got my book of the month book, which is Divine Rivals, and I'm very excited about it. I was reading this for a different video earlier today, but then I was like, I might as well read 50 pages here. So a little bit chaotic with what books I'm reading for this video, but I'm on page 34, so just a couple more pages. It's been really great. So yeah, I'm just gonna switch to this book and put Christmas with the Lords aside for now. The last line on page 41. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I am a fan. I'm a fan of the book. It might be a 5. That's so fun. Okay, page 41 was great. That whole I'm about it. I'm about it. Okay, so I'm really excited to get back into Divine Rivals. I ended up not reading last night. I ended up reading a little bit, but then fell asleep, woke up, and then went to bed. So I didn't read 50 pages. I think I read just like 1 page, and then I was just really tired. It's been a long weekend, a really long weekend. Lots of talking and socializing. But I'm excited to get back into Divine Rivals. Yeah, let's do it. Alas, the week is over. Let's do a little recap of what I read. So I read 50 pages of The Christmas Wager, which was great. Still haven't finished, but it was probably on track for 3 stars, but TBD. And then I read The Gift by Freida McFadden on my Kindle. It's on Kindle Unlimited. It's just 50 pages. That was fun. It was 4 stars for me, but I still look forward to reading other Freida McFadden books. And then I read New Year's Party by Daniel Hurst, and I rated that 5 stars, and I'm excited to read other Daniel Hurst books. It was really great. And then there were some days I was just too tired to read, but I did end up reading about 100 pages in Divine Rivals, which I realized is not a Christmas book, but I realized after I had already filmed them. But Divine Rivals I have not finished. It's on track for 5 stars though, so that's very exciting. This was fun. It was definitely a challenge because there were some days where I was like, oh, I can read tomorrow, but I was like, no, I have to read 50 pages every day. So that was definitely a challenge. Maybe doing like 10 pages a day I could be more consistent with that. Maybe that'll be a goal for 2024. I don't know. But if you want to keep up with what I'm reading in real time, you can check me out on Goodreads. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.